Let me see if I can find us online. Had a bit of a problem connecting this morning, so I'm hoping you all are finding it. Get it to where I can see comments. Okay, I see a couple of people found it. Hopefully the rest of you will come in. Deirdre, you win the prize. Good morning. Okay, I'm still trying to find it. There it is. Okay, you shared it. Thank you, thank you. We have people on. Hello, people. Who all's here? Just come in and say good morning. Join the other peas in the pod, and let's get some pea soup started. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Erica. How's everybody doing today? It's Saturday. We've got a weekend, and I've got a white weekend. It's snowy here in Colorado, and it's cold, which I don't do well with cold, so we will see what kind of day this is going to be for me. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Sally. Oh, it's so good to see all of you in here. And please share this. Share, share, share. And let's get this party going today. See how everybody's doing. And Sally, you know I'm going to ask the question. Any change overnight? Do we have any possibility of a great grandchild for you yet? Just waiting patiently for that little one to arrive. I tell you what, it's going to be worth the wait. I do know that. It's going to be one of those great celebrations that we all know is going to be a miracle. Good morning, Stacy, and good afternoon to you, Hope. No baby news yet. Oh, wow. Well, tell us something good, Sally. I missed your show yesterday. I missed your readings, and I really wanted to be there because I feel like I needed it. But unfortunately, I didn't get back in time for my appointment. Kathy Hand, good morning to you, sweet one. Kathy, are you working today or are you off? I hope you're at home, and I hope you're going to be able to be with us for the entire show and not have to get out and drive. Anybody else have snow besides me? Am I the only one with this white stuff? I tell you, it's really beautiful to look at. I do enjoy seeing the snow. Don't enjoy walking in it, and I don't enjoy being on the road with it. I didn't have to drive yesterday. The angels made a miracle happen, and Ruth was free, so she was able to chauffeur me to my appointment, and I didn't have to deal with, possibly being on the snow as I was driving. So that was good. Oh, that's so sweet, Sally. I would love to talk to you later. Maybe we can do an exchange, and that would be great. Oh, Stacy, you work today. I always hated working on weekends. I don't know what there is about it, but you have a different mindset, don't you? It's like, it's the weekend. I should be able to do what I want to do on my weekend. But I've worked weekends, oh my gosh, not all my life, but probably about 20 years of my working career. I had to work weekends because of the kind of work that I did. I worked with the medical professions, So I always had to be available Saturday and Sunday. Oh, Kathy, you're on your way to work. Oh, well, blessings to you at work today, and I hope it's a good day. I'm doing better today. Thank you for asking. I yeah, I gave in to my human side yesterday and just took a day to really do some grieving, I think is mostly what I was doing. And I had some energy work done, which was wonderful and helped a lot to balance and align my chakras and get myself straightened back out because I'd gone to a pretty dark place. Good morning, Siddhant on Periscope. Thank you for being on here. Stacy, you don't like working weekends. Yeah, I never did either. I I just wanted that time, that break, you know. But when I had my own business, I worked 7 days a week for years, and that's tough. That's really hard. But when you're the one that's making sure everything is running, then you don't really get a break when you do that. I feel for the small business owners because I know what that feels like, where you just you just always have that mindset go, 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 and I have to be there. Okay, let's see. Marianne, good morning to you. Good morning, sweetie. And Kathy says, it's been a long time since I had to work on weekends. Yeah, I know you all are working extra shifts right now. It's not a good time, is it, to be in that profession? And I just want us all to keep a dear friend. She comes on here a lot, Joanne Castillo. Just keep her in your prayers. There's a lot of loss going on in that family right now, and the whole family is devastated. They've lost two family members so far, and another one is in the hospital. So let's please keep her lifted up. And the whole family, it's really tough when you're losing one person, especially during this time of the pandemic. That's bad. But when you see family members go and one right after another, that's so devastating. And there's many families with that going on right now. It's very sad. And please keep my sister Billy lifted up. Her whole family's been exposed, and her daughter is positive right now. So let's keep them all in our prayers, please. And Sally, Padre Pio is working wonders. Oh my gosh, I love connecting with Padre Pio. When I was having the energy work done yesterday, I had a whole room full of people that showed up for me in the room. And I feel like Padre Pio was one of them. I felt his energy there, helping me to release, helping me to let go of stuff that I started trying to hold on to and didn't need to hold on to it. I needed to let it go. And Stacy says, 2021, I hope to find a new way of working. I hope you do, Stacy. I really hope so. And I hope that for all of us, that this new year is going to bring newness and freshness and get us away from all of this loss and things that are going on in our world, the fear, the anger, ready to let go of all of that. Sally says, Tony said to tell everybody hello and good morning. Well, good morning, Tony De La Rosa. You have been on my heart, girl, and I hope that you're doing well. I hope that this time has found you just really upbeat and uplifted, and your energy is higher than ever. That's my prayer for you. No pain, no struggle, just enjoying life right now. Jean L'Oreal, good morning, honey. Oh, thank you, Jean. I felt your sweet love and your prayers yesterday. All of you that reached out, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was a tough day. It really was a tough day. And Stacy says lots of emotions in our home these days. I think, yeah, I think for many it's getting to that point. You know, it's like you can simmer for so long and then you start to boil over. And I think that was a lot of what happened with me yesterday too. It was like it was the boiling point, and then I just really gave in to some grief and just allowed it to happen. That's all. I just allowed it. And so many times I don't allow that grief to happen. I work through it and plow through anyway. And yeah, sometimes we need that release. We just need to let that pot boil over, and you know, that's what happened. So thank you all. Thank you for your love. Thank you for being there for me. And thank you for allowing me to have that moment. Sally says, funny thing is, I have been much happier since using this oil. It's amazing. And yes, Tony is doing so well that Santa came into our center and scheduled a massage. Oh my gosh, that is so good. And yes, Sally, I agree. The Padre Pio oil, I am so grateful to Suzanne for introducing that oil to me. I use it every day. Every day I put that oil on. I usually put it on my wrist and my hands. And also I put it on my third eye right there. That's where I put it. And I feel Padre Pio's presence. And anyone that's not familiar with Padre Pio, I encourage you to find out more about him, more about his energy and his beautiful presence that still is working with people from beyond and guiding us. And he has become one of my guides, one of my strong guides every day. I feel his sweet presence. It's a very humble presence. When Padre Pio comes through, he's not like he's not a Metatron. Let's put it that way. When Metatron comes in, you know that it's intense. Padre Pio is not intense. He's more of a guiding force that guides with love and compassion and generosity. So I love working with his energy. Stacy says, I'm sorry I wasn't there for okay. The autocorrect I'm having problems with this morning. You had a long day at work, but I said prayers for you last night. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that. Okay, and okay, everybody wants to know more. All right, so maybe I'll do some teaching about Padre Pio. When I was with Charlie, Charlie has a statue of Padre Pio, and it sat with us the whole time that I was doing Time Heals training at Charlie's. And that's when I knew that the Padre was working with me as a spirit guide. So maybe it's time for a teaching about Padre Pio. I would love that, Sally. I would love to do that and let you all get to know the energy of Padre a little more. The oil, you can order the oil from the shrine of Padre Pio in Pennsylvania. And I can put the address if any of you want that information. I can give you the link where you can order the oil. I sent some to Sally and Tony because I wanted, especially Tony, to benefit from that oil. But I'm so glad that Sally, I'm so glad you're both using it because that's what I wanted. I wanted it to benefit anybody who can really get that information come in from Padre and his blessing. When Padre Pio was alive, There were so many miracles that happened just by his touch, just by his messages and the love that he sent out. There were miracles that happened. And he still, from beyond, is doing miracles in people's life. And he's done a miracle in my life. And yesterday, I really had to count on him to lift me during the day and to be there and hold me. So, yeah. Oh, Suzanne, yes, I will. I'll put the link to the website in our message thread for our family. And anyone that wants it can order it. It's not expensive. And you can just order it to be delivered to you. And it comes pretty fast. After I ordered it, Sally, I think it might have taken a week to get to you. So absolutely. And Sally says, thank you, Suzanne. I put it on my lung area and third eye. The migraine just disappeared and stayed gone all day. I have found pain disappear really fast. I've also found that when I used it, I had a cold sore that came up on my lip, and I thought, oh, this has got to go. So I put some on there, like 2 days, it was gone. And that's really not normal for me. Normally, especially a cold sore, it takes a while for it to clear up. In 2 days, it was gone. And I said, Padre, please clear this up. Help me to get rid of this because it's painful. And he did. It was gone in 2 days. It was really a miracle for me. Good morning, John, on Periscope. And yes, I'll put the link into the message thread for anybody who wants to order that. And oh my gosh, I am so grateful to Suzanne. Suzanne introduced me. She gave me the oil. And then Charlie gave me the book about Padre and all the miracle, or not all, but many of the miracles that happened while he was alive. And I just have gotten to know him more every day and work with his energy. He reminds me a lot of Yogananda that I also work with. It's the same flavor of energy that comes through when I work with both of them. So I'm very, very grateful that I've been introduced to this wonderful miracle maker. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you for sharing that. And Christina, can you also put it in the message thread on Facebook? And that way it'll already be there. Yes, they have a Facebook page. Good morning, Luz. Sally says, yes, Tony put it on her tummy in the area that is bad. It is so worth ordering. I would love to carry it in the store. And yes, pain simply dissolves away. It really does. Maybe I should have put some on my heart yesterday. My heart was hurting, and I don't like it when that happens. Suzanne says, it's close to where I live. They have a museum with some of his things. I go there sometimes to pray a rosary. It's a wonderful place. I got to touch his glove behind glass. They keep it there. And Christina says he also worked closely with his guardian angels, just sent for his book about it. And Jean says, Padre Pio has been one of my guides for years, even before I really knew what a spiritual guide was. Yes, let's please study about him. I would love the address, please. Awesome. Awesome. I am so happy to share the Padre, and I'm so grateful to Charlie. It's really, when you know things are divine, you just know they are because everything falls into place. I got the oil at Suzanne's, and then after Suzanne, I went to see Charlie, and Charlie had the statue of the Padre, and he had the book that he gave to me so that I could study more and learn more about him. And it was the whole time I was with Charlie, we were inundated with the energy of the Padre. Stacy's asking, is it the holy oil? I have it right here. Let me just grab it. I'll show it to you guys so you'll know what we're talking about. It's the blessed oil. It looks like this. And that's the address on there if anybody wants to jot it down. If I can hold it still. And just what I do is just put a dab on my wrist, rub it into my hands, and I put some right on the third eye. And this is the book that Charlie gave me, Pray, Hope, and Don't Worry, True Stories of Padre Pio. Okay, so I'm happy to share that information with you all. You know me, if I have something that's absolutely wonderful, I'm going to share it. And so I'm very happy that you all are interested in Padre Pio. And let's all just really get connected with this beautiful, beautiful man. Just amazing energy. Stacy or Sally says, I feel as if he is one of my guides as well. And Teri just introduced us. That's what happens because when Suzanne gave me the oil, I hadn't even opened it. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do with it. I didn't know anything about Padre. I knew nothing. And she just gifted it to me when I left her place. And then I went to Charlie's and I really started feeling the presence of Padre when I started opening the oil and using the oil and just being there in his presence. So yeah, I feel like he's supposed to be guiding our family. He's our family guide. Don't you all like that? That just came to me. So I know he's here. He's helping us to understand more about compassion, about love. And he had a stigmata that was very painful. And sometimes I even made the comment yesterday, I feel like maybe my stigmata is the hurt that I carry my whole life. And the heart hurts. So, I'm working through it, letting it go little by little, and wish I could just dump it all at one time, but I can't. And I'm working hard on that. So yeah, let's let Padre do what Padre does and help us all. John, thank you. You're interested. So I hope you were able to jot down that address, John. Or if you're on Facebook at all, come join us on Facebook in our group. We're an Angelic River Family on Facebook. And we have a lot of information on there and a lot of helpful stuff and uplifting stuff. So hello, any of you who are on Periscope with us this morning. It's great to see so many Periscope people on. Sally says, he is the man that I call a monk who would appear to me, but I didn't know a lot about him. Isn't that awesome, Sally? There's no accidents or coincidences. We sometimes we know a little bit, but then the veil is lifted and we see more clearly. What's that song? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. So I can see clearly now. That veil's been lifted. I've got more information. I know what I'm dealing with, and it's beautiful. So that's what I feel like. All right. So what else we got? Luz says, we have a Padre Pio church where I live. Oh, I didn't know they still were in existence. So awesome, Luz. Maybe you can find out more information about him from that church. And Kathy says, I understand a hurting heart. Love and peace to you. I will keep all of you in my thoughts and prayers today. Thank you. I love you all. Kathy, I hope you have a beautiful day at work. I am so happy and thrilled that you are having the experiences you're having with the angels. And Kathy, how's your husband doing? And I just lift him up and lift your whole family up in prayer every day. And thank you all for all the prayers that you did yesterday for our list. I love having that list available so that anybody that's got a burden, anyone that's got something going on, like a surgery or a doctor's appointment or an illness or family member or friend, you can put it on that list. So please do that. Please use the list. It's a Google sheet. It's not a doc, it's a Google sheet. And you have access to it. Anybody can go in and just type in whatever it is that's on your heart, whatever burden you want us to carry with you. We will definitely pray for that. And let's also get Padre Pio going with this list. Let's turn it over and ask him to look at everyone that's on that list and to do blessings for everybody that's on the list. And let's see some miracles happen. I'm ready for a miracle. I really am. I'm so ready for that. And, you know, miracles, when we say that word, a lot of people have the idea that it has to be the lightning bolt and something humongous that happens. A miracle comes in many forms, and it doesn't matter how big or how small. It's still a miracle. It's something that wouldn't have just normally happened, right, in our lives. So let's just pray for many, many miracles here in this family. I want us all to be touched by love and lifted up every day to have that blessing that comes. And Suzanne says, yes, I love Padre Pio. My daughter shares his birthday. Oh, not the year. Well, I would hope not, Suzanne. But that's amazing. I love that. I love that connection. And Sally says, Teri, we love you and are all surrounding you with a giant hug. Thank you. I feel it. I feel it. I'm doing much better today. Thank you. And you know, when you do release, it sometimes takes a while to get all the pieces out, and it's not an easy thing to go through. Linda Lemieux, good morning to you. You couldn't find us on EWN. I'm going to start putting us just on this channel, and I have a method to my madness. So we are on this channel because there's no one on at 9 o'clock after us. And that way, if we go over a few minutes, I don't have to rush at the end. If there's something that's really important for us at the end of the show to deal with, you know, some prayers or whatever is going on, we don't have to rush through it. So this way, if we go over the hour mark, then we won't get in trouble with the person coming on at 9 o'clock on EWN. So we'll be on this channel in the mornings, and I hope that's okay. I hope everybody's finding it easily. I tried to share it out on my timeline also, and if we can share it into the groups, that would help a lot so people can know where we are and they can come and find us. All right, what else we got? I don't know how to say your name, Marzouk on Periscope. Thank you for being with us. And cheers to everyone. Got coffee going on this morning. If I do like this, that means I need a refill. So somebody please refill my cup for me. Sometimes it's a 3-cup morning. Josie, good morning. Oh, but I'm so glad you did find us, Josie. And good morning to Rick. I hope he's right there with you. And this is a Reiki morning, isn't it? At Love and Light Spiritual Emporium. Are you all doing chair Reiki this morning for people? And hopefully people are coming in to be blessed from you and get that beautiful Reiki energy. Lou says, the Padre Pio Shrine is in Landisville, New Jersey. Okay, it's an outdoor Roman Catholic shrine in the Landisville section of Buena, New Jersey. Awesome. Thank you, Luz, for that information. And Jean says, I feel so happy that he is getting all this attention and love. I have known him so long. Teri, you know that we all help you carry that grief in our hearts too. Oh, thank you. I am happy. I am very happy. You know, we we can be happy and still have moments of grief, moments of expressing what's going on, and you know, this too shall pass. So thank you, Jean. Cheers, Deirdre. Thank you. And it's just coffee, I promise. I need my coffee this morning. It was a rough night. Um, okay. I don't know what Christine. Oh, does your grandson have the same birthday as Padre Pio? That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, thank you, Sally. You got a fresh pot for me. Oh, I love your coffee. I've had Sally's coffee. It's really good. And Suzanne says, field trip to Pennsylvania. I've said that. I said, we really should go and see some of the things that are around you, Suzanne, because it's amazing. When I was with Suzanne, she took me out to some of the area and I didn't see the shrine. We didn't go there, but we went to some of the other places around and I got to go to Valley Forge. That's where we did the land blessing was right there at Valley Forge, right beside of a cannon up on a hill. And it felt very significant because you could look out and see Valley Forge from that hill. And that's where the land blessing was. So yeah, let's do a trip to Pennsylvania and let's all come in and see Suzanne's beautiful community that's there. Basket list items. Has anybody been adding to our basket list? Because I feel like we've got lots of things that we need to put on there. We definitely need to do the retreats. I feel like one is going to happen in Michigan at Sally's. I think it's going to be a go, Sally. So whenever we get that information together, we can share that and know exactly where that's going to be, right? And then Mount Shasta. I really feel like doing one in Mount Shasta. And we were talking yesterday when I was with Ruth, we were talking about Hawaii. One of these days, I see a retreat happening in Hawaii. So that's going to be when one of us hits the lottery. We'll just treat everybody to it. Christina said, grief is rough. It sneaks up. Oh my gosh, Christina, isn't that the truth? It really did. It really was very sneaky this year because normally I get through the December date without it sneaking up on me, but this year it did for a reason. I was saying that yesterday. There's a reason, and what Ruth was getting is that there's something really huge coming, and I have to get rid of this totally. I have to really clear out anything that was hiding in there, anything that I was holding on to regarding the situation. So yeah, so I think that's what's going on, and I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever the challenge is, whatever is coming forward. And Josie says, Rosa and Tiffany are doing Reiki this morning. I am off to celebrate our son's birthday with friends. He is 15. Awesome. Well, happy birthday to your son, Josie. I think that's awesome. And Jean L'Oreal says, oh no, now I have the pressure of making a good cup of coffee. Well, Jean, I want you to know I travel with my own coffee. So all I have to have is a way to make it, okay? And I found this amazing coffee. It's from Hawaii. It's Kona coffee. And I've just fallen in love with the smoothness of this coffee. It's beautiful. So that's what I've been using. There's a coffee pot here where I'm staying, thank God. And I've just been making a pot of coffee in the morning and really enjoying it, enjoying having that and sitting and reading or meditating while I have my coffee. And this morning I decided to have a cup with all of you. So my morning cup of coffee to go with my Cuppa Joy from all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here and sharing in the joy with me. All right, what else we got? Sally is giving a shout out to my newest Reiki master and teacher graduate. Congratulations, Gwen First. Is that how you say it? First. Congratulations, Gwen, and congratulations, Sally, as a teacher. I think that's awesome. I know that feeling and that blessing of teaching someone and then watching them just go forth and glow from what they've learned and that experience that they've had. And that's I feel like a mama hen with a lot of you that I have taught time heals to. And Jean, I know we need to talk so that I can schedule a class while I'm there. And let's get that class going so that we can put the dates out and let people know when it will happen while I'm in Texas. And yeah, maybe it'll be a Christmas present to somebody that you give yourself and sign up for the Time Heals. Julie Kiss, good morning to you, Julie. Julie, how's Arlinda doing? Much blessings to her and hope that she's doing well. And Deirdre, you've always felt drawn to Hawaii. Deirdre, I could see you in Hawaii. I feel like you have Hawaiian energy surrounding you. It really does. It feels like a match for you to be there. So yeah, let's do it. And Christina says, love you, Teri. Anything I can do, just let me know. Even if it's just to listen and hold space. Thank you. Thank you all for your love. Oh, and we're doing happy birthdays to Josie and Rick's son. Happy birthday. And Sally says, Jean, just put love into it and Kona is what we use. I love Kona coffee. It's so good. When I was in Hawaii, this was many years ago, but when I was in Hawaii, I just fell in love with the coffee there. And now I know that I can get it. I found it. So I'm going to stock up on it, Jean, while I'm here before I leave this area, which is in 1 week. Can you all believe that? I only have 1 more week here in Colorado, and I'll be headed toward Jean in Texas. And I will stock up on that Kona coffee that I found and bring some with me. So what else is going on this weekend? Anybody got weekend plans or anything that you'll be doing? I have a day to myself today. I'm so excited. I'm like, I scheduled nothing for me today. So I think what I might do is more writing for sure, because I'm writing some things about the journey, but also some things to share. And I don't know, maybe there'll be a video that comes out today. I might do some more research and schedule the Padre Pio teaching. Wouldn't that be awesome? So I will look at that and write something up. And those of you like Jean, you've been working with Padre for years. If you want to work with me on this, Jean, let's do it. Let's teach it together, because I just love the energy and I want people to know that energy more and to experience more miracles in your life. So Jean, if you're willing to work with me and be a co-teacher, let's do it. Let's teach about this beautiful saint who, oh my gosh, he just he just loved, you know, he just loved, and he just wanted to share that love. And he was so persecuted because people loved him. People wanted to be in his presence and wanted to be touched by him in such a beautiful way. And, receive what he was able to give to people. So, Jean, I'm putting that out there. I'm throwing down the gauntlet and seeing if you want to step up and help me teach about the Padre. And then we'll put a class together and really help everybody understand more about his energy. And we're missing our Charlie this morning. We're missing Charlie and Erica. So let's call them in here before we go into our meditation. Anyone that has prayer requests, you can please put them into the comments. And let's see what else we got going on. There's our Rick. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Good to see you on here. And Sally, you're wire wrapping more selenite wands. When I was doing that, I didn't wire wrap, but I did put crystals on the selenite wands and then wrap them with suede and decorated with a few beads. I loved it. I loved the energy of it. I sold many, many, many and gave away a lot of those selenite wands. So I know the beauty and the blessing of working with selenite. It's absolutely amazing. And I use selenite to clear the aura. If you have a selenite wand, and now Sally has those for sale, you can clear your aura because it pulls off any of the low vibration energy. Okay, Jean says, I would love it. He is so happy and humble about it. Oh my gosh. You see that, guys? Jean and I are going to do a teaching about Padre Pio. I'm excited. That's wonderful. Okay, what else we got? Kathy Han says, hi from inside the lab. Yes, Bob is doing better today. Plus, he contacted his endocrinologist, and we will be getting a sugar glucagon nasal spray for us to use if he ever passes out again with low blood sugar. Kathy, I am thrilled at that news. I'm so glad he's going to be getting that. Julie says, Linda has lots of nausea from chemo. I want to try to make it back to Florida, but it looks like upstate New York is on lockdown starting Monday. Our numbers are through the roof. Well, let's surround Linda with lots and lots of love and hold her up, family. We have someone in need, so we know how to step up to that, don't we? And Christina said, it's rainy here, so I think I will be finishing up Christmas stuff, typing up another info sheet for Raphael's class, enjoying family, and maybe making some fairies up to decorate presents with. How beautiful, Christina. Yes, Monday night on Angel Wings. Christina is my co-host, and we will be presenting our beautiful, amazing Archangel Raphael. Raphael is my healing angel. And when I do any healing at all, whatever modality I'm using, whether it's Reiki, time heals, quantum touch, whatever it might be that I'm using on someone, Raphael is right there. Raphael's the one bringing the energy through. Whenever we do energy healing, and I want to make this statement because I think it's important for all of us to hear. Anybody that does energy healing, it's called energy healing. There are modalities like Reiki. Many of you are familiar with Reiki. Time heals is one that was channeled through me from the angels and the masters. Quantum touch, I use that a lot of times. Quantum touch is something that works so instantly. There's also theta. There's many, many healing modalities. But whenever a person uses an energy healing modality, you only facilitate the healing. You're not doing any healing yourself. All healing comes from inside. So you are acting as a conduit. You're letting the energy flow through you from wherever it's coming from, whether it's Yushui Reiki or angelic Reiki or time heals with the masters, the healers, and the angels. You're just acting as that person that's holding space and allowing the energy to flow through and receiving any messages from the guides that are sharing that with you. We don't heal anybody. We all heal ourselves inside, but we facilitate the healing process by bringing in that energy. That's what Padre Pio did. When he touched, the energy was flowing through him. He was a conduit. But many people didn't understand that. That's why there was the persecution, because they thought that he was some kind of oddity, that he had some kind of magic. The magic is in source energy. It's coming from spirit. That's where it comes from. So I just wanted to make that clear. And there's so much involved with energy healing, and being able to step aside is huge. To put your ego aside, to put your human self aside and say, okay, use me as that conduit. That's what we do as energy healers. All right, so let's see what other prayer requests we got. Suzanne says, please pray for my family, especially my daughters, our beautiful P family here, especially Kathy and her family. Prayers for our children, prayers for peace and love and compassion. And Luz is asking, what is time healing? Time heals is an energy modality that came through almost 6 years ago from my spirit guides and the angels. They channeled it through. I was written up and they told me to put it out there in the world. So I teach people around the world how to do this beautiful modality. It works with your chakra energy and opens and balances. And then the healers and the angels come in and clear up anything that's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. It's very beautiful. I've done several group healings in the family, and I've taught it to several people that are here right now. And I'm also going to be teaching, holding a class on how to teach others this modality, how to train it. So if anybody's interested in taking the class, I'll be doing another one when I get to Jean in Texas. And I'll also be doing a teacher training for anyone that wants to be certified to teach it to others. So just let me know and I'll put you on my list to contact with all the information about that. All right, what else we got? Julie says, have to go show an apartment. Have a great day, friends. Julie, we love you so much. Thank you for being with us. And Christina says, I can't tell you how happy I am for this spray. My mom, well, let's just say I witnessed a pretty bad situation with badly skilled nurses not using the spray or the shot, and the outcome was devastating. I'm so sorry, Christina, but I'm glad that there is something available for people that have diabetes and that they can get that immediate help. And Christina, so looking forward to the teacher training for Time Heals. Yes, yes. I know you're going to be an amazing teacher. And Sally is asking prayers for Toni to continue on her healing path, for daughter Jordan to find her peace again, and for our great grandson to get busy. Oh, I know. We're all praying for that. If our wishes and prayers could make it happen, he'd already be here. But it's divine timing. So we just have to trust and have faith that that's going to come to be soon, very soon. And Christina says, I just want to radiate and send out love to everyone today for our prayer. Peace and love, and you are not alone. Thank you, Christina. That's a huge message I've been getting lately. You are not alone. Lou says, I like to be in one of those groups. Do I have to have Reiki? Because I did stage 1, going to do part 2 in January. Keep me in your prayers. I have a hard time with studying. Thank you. No, you do not have to know Reiki to learn Time Heals. If you know Reiki, it works very well with it. It integrates any healing modality can be used along with it. So yeah, I'll keep you in mind and let you know as soon as we have the class scheduled. I have other students that are also ready and waiting for it to happen. And Sally says, he is going to be an angelic river baby. He absolutely is. Yes, I cannot wait for his arrival, Sally. We're all waiting patiently and impatiently. And Jean says prayers. Dear God, you have given us these tender and compassionate hearts. So please, during these very trying times, fill our hearts with your beautiful white light. We need strength and protection along with our faith and trust in your purpose for us. Help our spiritual family so we can contribute to the love and light that is growing in the world. Help all those who are suffering physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Gratitude for all the love and spiritual helpers you have given us. What a beautiful prayer, Jean. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go into our meditation and prayer time, and let's remember those who are not here with us this morning. Let's lift up Charlie and Erica and anyone else that normally comes in that's not here with us. Let's just lift them up today for whatever is going on in their world and help them to feel our energy that we send out to them. And for all of you that are here, I'm lifting you all up today, just as you lift me. Thank you. I felt so much love from all of you yesterday and so appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for being in my life. So let's go into our prayers. Let's go into our hearts. Let's take a deep breath in. This breath work is so important. It helped me tremendously yesterday. I was so glad that I had that tool to count on. So breathe into your heart center. Focus on love. Focus on the fact that we are all one. What one of us feels, we all feel. If one is hurting, we all hurt. If one of us laughs, all of us feel that joy. So let's go into our hearts today where there's a myriad of emotions. There's so much love in our hearts. There's so much compassion. There's excitement. There's joy. There's some sadness in there in our hearts. So let's just pour in love over all of that. Let love be that emotion that comes to the forefront. Let that be what covers all of the other emotions. And let's pull on that love to connect us heart to heart today. Let that love shine like a cord and see it traveling from one heart to the other, gathering us together in this community of love, this community that cares so deeply about each other that when one of us is in pain, all the others come forth and put our arms around each other. When we know that somebody is ill, that has something going on physically, we pour love into that person because Kuan Yin tells us love is the energy that heals. So let's let love heal our hearts today. Just keep pouring the love. Just envision that you have an endless pot of love. It flows forward out of that vessel and it keeps flowing. It doesn't end. It's never ending, this love that we have, because it's coming directly from Source, from the Creator. So just keep pouring the love into each other's hearts. There's a string that connects us all. So when you start pouring it into one heart, it keeps going around the circle and it keeps coming back to you. That's the beauty of it. It gets renewed and rejuvenated as it goes along. Each of us adds our own energy to it. And I'm just watching that energy of love right now. I see it as pink. Whatever color, whatever flavor you're seeing it, that's the way it comes to you. But I'm seeing this pink light going heart to heart and growing stronger with each heart that it goes to. And then as it comes back to you, just let it go all the way through. Let it cover you from head to toe in that wonderful energy of love. And now watch that light as it goes down into Mother Earth. See it traveling out the bottom of your feet and connecting in with the center of Mother Earth. Bring some of that energy back up to you. Let's get very centered in our souls today, centered in our body, centered in our mind. Bringing that energy all the way up now to your heart. Let it anchor in your heart space. And then when you breathe in again and feel that love coming to you from others, see it traveling upward. Let it go all the way up through those top chakras and up to your soul star. This is where your higher self is. And let's just sit in that energy of the soul star for a moment. As you lifted that love up there to your higher self, it's being really blessed by God, the Creator, by the angels, and by your higher self. Just feel the immersion of that energy of love. Just sit with it for a moment. That divine love, the love that's like no other, that's unconditional, that doesn't demand anything from you. Just be, just sit with it. Just breathe. Just know that you are loved. Know that you are not alone. Feel that energy. If there's something that you have that's a need in your life, whether that's a healing of anything, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional, just allow this love to flow over you while you're there in that soul star energy. And watch as it expands in your heart. Just when you think it can't get any bigger, that the love can't be any more full, feel it expand even more. And let's give gratitude before we leave this energy of the soul star. Let's give gratitude to our angels. Gratitude to the spirit guides that are residing here. Gratitude to your higher self. Gratitude to the Creator. And then bring all of that energy back down through the crown, through the third eye, through the throat chakra, and into your heart center. And let it anchor in there with the grounding energy from Mother Earth. And now feel how solid that is. Feel that energy of love that just wants to be expressed now. Love is an action verb. It can't sit still. It has to do something. And when you're holding that much love inside of your heart, you have to share it. You can't just hold on to it. It's a party, and it's not for one person, it's for all. So let's have a party with that love now. Let's have the party here with those that are present, those who have sent love to your heart. Let's send it back out. So, heart to heart, you're going to give some gratitude and some love. And we do that to the count of 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving on each other. Thank you for loving on me. I receive and I thank you. I have so much gratitude for everyone that's here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I love you. That's our message that we give out every day. You are not alone, and you are so loved, and you are so, so beautiful. Hi, Marietta. Oh, thank you, Luz. You're saying our ending words. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And let's remember those who had special needs today, those prayers that were put out there. And those that weren't here, let's surround them with our love. I love you all so much. Many, many, many blessings in your life today and always. And there's our Deirdre taking us out of here, her and Luz and Rick. I love you, family. I'm so grateful for every one of you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody. Yes, gratitude for the whole pod. Absolutely. Peace and love. So much beauty. I'll see y'all later.